What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of TC2. What you're seeing right now is a pre-recorded gameplay from me, and I'm gonna be commentating over this gameplay, giving tips and some things I picked up. So this first clip that I'm showing is quite short because I just joined. So here we are already screwed. We got the Brute, we got a Sentry, we got a lot of people down here. So then I changed my class to the Annihilator to get rid of the Sentry and do some crowd control, and that doesn't work because I suck at using Annihilator, honestly. So I use the sticky gun, and I am not experienced in using the sticky guns. Like, the only classes I've ever played was Brute and Trooper. That's it. And here, tried to get some hits off the Sentry. Go in for another one. I think I got someone, I don't know. Yeah, I got someone. I got the dispenser, and then died and lost. There's this one person I really hated the whole entire of this game. This Uma Sakuya down here. She said, "Dang, you really hate my sentries, huh?" Like, shut up. Cartoonish, actually annoying, In this second clip, we're starting off strong by rushing to the enemy team to get rid of their teleporter. It's quite common for mechanics to put their teleporter near the point so that the team can get to the point faster. And I don't want them to get there faster, so I destroyed it. If you heard properly, the mechanic said teleporter going up after I have just destroyed their first teleporter that they built, and then I ran away. It's gonna be important. So since I knew that the mechanic was gonna make another teleporter, I went to the same spot, and what do you know? There's another teleporter. So I killed both the teleporter and the mechanic, and I didn't care about the troopers killing me. I went to the same spot just to check if there's any more teleporters, but then there was a sniper, so I maneuvered around them. For snipers, we really gotta move around them so that they cannot get hits off you. Unless the sniper is a level 100, but even then they can still miss their shots. Wanna know why I'm worthy to be a flanker main? Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. I knew that they were spies. Absolute aura. You saw that I had to reload my shotgun, so I quickly switched to my pistol so that I can finish off the spy, but then died to the pyro. So throughout this match, I kept on dying to the pyros, and I got pretty annoyed, but this didn't really bother me too much. If you look at the bottom here, my teammate had the audacity to say that the team is horrible. Let us examine this MF real quick. So in the first few seconds of this clip, we could see a glimpse of this dude shying away with his pocket mat, not even trying to get the enemy brute from the point. He's even full health too, bro. While I hardcore dive headfirst into the brute, being the absolute best teammate. Let's see his status on the leaderboard. Oh, third place? With how many scores? 6. And we can see that this guy, throughout the whole entire of this second clip, he's not even on the point, and most of the time he's alive. Like, what is he doing? What a flawless teammate. What a goddess of a teammate, huh? I didn't reply to this hate because it doesn't mean anything in the end of the day, but there are definitely times where I reply to hate, especially hate towards me, not gonna lie. But I gotta show you in this clip how much of a chill guy I am. Man, I love playing as flanker because look at all these dopamine hits I'm getting. Over here, I tried to flank this brute, but I just couldn't. Then I switched to trooper to do some crowd control, but there was no one. And then I switched to the Annihilator at the last second, hoping to save the game, but we still lost in the end. In this next clip, I was teamed with the person I hated and tried to switch to green, but I couldn't, so I just accepted it. The game mode that we're on is attack defend. Since my team and I was on defense, I wanted to switch my class to mechanic because it's much easier to defend, especially when there are 3 mechanics. There can be 3 sentries on the point and basically an automatic win even if you're teamed with noobs. As long as the mechanic slots are full, I can guarantee you a 80% win rate. Over here, I managed to pull off a flank on the enemy team. I was most proud of being able to flank the brute because it's quite rare for me to do so. And then I ran away trying to find a health pack and went to flank this dog and managed to get 2 kills before dying to this flanker. I could have totally finished off that flanker, but because I thought I had low health, I tried to run for the health pack, then died. After I looked at the leaderboard and noticed that I was at the top, I figured that if I can't switch to green and not be with my nemesis, then I'll just hog all the points from him and be the top of the leaderboard. And so I pursued the idea. I swear I'm not aiming with my balls while trying to kill this flanker. That was high-key diabolical. Don't worry, you won't see any of that anymore from me. I'm about to pull off a masterclass. So I chased this flanker down to the tunnel. I got some hits of them after they just healed up. I then proceed to hide behind a wall, right exactly where the other flanker is behind, to reload my shotgun. And then I did a perfect turn to finish him off. Another tip is to not be in a small space with a trooper, because trooper's guns has splash damage, meaning if he misses a shot but he hits the ground where the explosion radius will be triggered and you are within that radius, you will die. So get out of small spaces when you're with an enemy trooper. Our defense got penetrated, but we managed to recover because as much as I hate to admit, we are quite good. This was the heaviest push that we have ever gotten from the enemy team, but we were resilient enough to push back. As much as I hate to admit that I won with my nemesis and as a team, but hey, at least we got MVP. My plan worked. I'm the highest in the leaderboard.